Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Winter. If you're here for the first time, super happy that you're here and welcome. I am headed into Dollar Tree. I'm going to look around in there. I need to get some soap, which is the main reason why I'm going in. And I'll just look around, and if I find anything interesting, I'll film it. And then I'm going to do a little Dollar Tree haul in the car when I get done. So if you're new, welcome. Thumbs up this video, please. I only get about 10% of the people who watch give my videos thumbs up. Let's get it to 50%. That would be awesome. I came into Dollar Tree to get some soap for my body, and I thought I would show you what I'm seeing for fall in here. So I'll turn the camera around. I got this really cute mat for $5. Of course, I have the usual big pumpkins. I got this one that says thankful, and some wooden pumpkins. Some, I guess, what you'd call gourds with flowers in them. We got some fall tablecloths. I picked up a tier tray, and when I got it home, it wobbled. The screw in it didn't tighten all the way, so I decided not to buy another one. I got lanterns. I smelled these candles, and the only one that smelled good was the vanilla. This one smelled really weird, funky apple spice. And this one is orange cinnamon. It kind of smelled like that. We have one blanket for now. So this is the plus section right here. And they have this array of metal art. And of course the truck. Yada yada. There you are. This is something new I've never seen here before. Have you seen them? They've got different shapes and styles. That's different. Ceramic. I thought I'd do a really quick Dollar Tree haul in the car. So I did pick up this really pretty tablecloth. I'm going to put it on my picnic table outside for the fall season. I just put it on there and I staple it down with a staple gun, and it stays the whole season. But I just really love these colors. Really love the blues. That kind of a tealy blue, and the woven pattern in the background, and it's just really pretty. And then I picked up some paper bags because I'm trying to keep my bananas in paper bags instead of plastic or anything like that. And there are 30 bags in here, so if you're needing bags for kids' lunches or your own lunch to take to work, $1.25 for 30 bags. That's not bad. And then my main reason for going was to pick up the soap that I always use. I get the Dove Original. I picked up 3. They smell good. I just love the smell of these. I had never tried Aleve before, and I bought some at Dollar Tree because they didn't have any Advil, and I liked the way it worked, so I bought 2 boxes. There are 6 tablets, but they last 12 hours. So it may be a little expensive, but I'm not sure how much they cost in the store, in a regular store. But yeah, I like the way they work. They actually work on pain. Almost out of my shaving cream, and I love Barbasol. I've been using it for years to do my legs and underarms. And so I picked up some of that. It's got the aloe in it, and it's 5 ounces. And this will last me quite a while. And then I spotted another serum. This is hyaluronic acid, 1% plus vitamin C serum. So I thought I would give that a try, put it into my skin regimen. In last week's video, I showed you all the serums that I have at home already. I'll link that video below if you haven't seen it. And then I bought an eye mask for sleeping. I put castor oil on my eyelids at night, and I'm going to try to wear an eye mask. I have claustrophobia. I'm not sure if it'll work out, but this is a pretty one, and it doesn't have any sayings on it. It's just got the little wraparound dealie on the back. So I'm going to try to sleep with an eye mask and see if I can get that castor oil to penetrate really well. And then last but not least, I picked up 2 of these ceramic pumpkins. I don't really need any more fall decor. I have so much already, but I just love these new colors that they have out. So I got 2, and the other one's wrapped up in newspaper inside. So that's my little Dollar Tree haul to open up the week's video that I'm doing. I have no idea what else will be in this video this week. I'll let you know as things go along. And I showed you a little bit of what is new for fall in the plus section. In the regular section, they had some signs out, but nothing was new. So I didn't film any of that. Nothing to write home about. All right, I'm headed home. I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to be cooking for Peanut, and if you're new to my channel, I make my dog's food. I've been doing it for, oh my goodness, probably about 6 or 7 months now. He absolutely loves it, and when I had to give him kibble for a while, he was like, "What are you doing? Where's my regular meals?" I'm waiting for the regular meals, Mom. So I use this turkey. It is from Walmart. It's the fattier turkey. Is that upside down? Then the other one, that's a little more expensive, but that's okay. So I'm going to be putting 2 of these into my Instant Pot, get it going here on saute, and I'm going to get it cut open. And okay, so I'm going to put an egg in here as well. You want to make sure that your egg is cooked. You can put the shell in too, by the way, which I am going to do. I'll crunch it up and in it goes. The shell is really good for dogs. If you are wanting to make food for your own pet, get in the interwebs and look up what dogs are allowed to have, and they will give you lots of great suggestions for your dog, and then you can start feeding them healthy, delicious, wonderful meals that they absolutely love. Peanut just loves his food, and he just gets so excited every day when I get his food. In fact, he talks to me in the morning. I would love to capture it on video because it's hysterical. He goes out, he goes potty, he comes in, I get his food out of the refrigerator, he sits up on the step, and then he starts talking to me. Where's my food, Mom? I'm hungry, Mom. Hurry up, Mom. And the amount that I use, which is 2 pounds of turkey, 2 cups, you can either use white rice or you can use brown rice. I use brown rice for him. And then I put in a frozen vegetable medley and blueberries. And you can change that up. You can put broccoli, carrots, vegetables like that, as long as they have no salt whatsoever. You can use, oh my goodness, okay, I'm going to have a brain fart. What's that? Beef broth. But it has to be no sodium or low sodium. And there's just a lot of different things you can do for your dog's meals. So it makes 9 days worth of meals for me, for Peanut. And what I do is I freeze them and I keep one out. So we have this, and I'm going to give him some broccoli this time. And the only kind of blueberries I have are fresh. Usually I get him frozen blueberries, but I have fresh ones here, and I'm going to be putting those in right here. So he's going to have a little bit different mixture this week. And so what I do is I get this brown. I've got it on saute, and it browns fairly quickly. And then once this is brown, I pull it out of here, and then I put the rice in. I leave the juice in here so that the rice can have that flavor to it. And then I cook that for 40 minutes because it's multi-grain choice on the Instant Pot. If you're cooking brown rice, you want to make it the multi-grain. If you're cooking white rice, you just use rice, and that's a 12-minute cook, but the multi-grain is 40 minutes. And so once the rice is done, then I pour the frozen vegetables in and just mix it all up because they're already cooked. They just need to be warmed up. And I put the blueberries in, and then I mix it really well. If it's kind of dry, then I will add water to make it moist. And that's where you can add your beef broth, which I don't have any of. I need to order some the next time I get groceries so he can have a more flavorful even meal. So that's how I do it. Once this is brown, I'll come back on and I'll show you the rice part. All right, this is all brown now. Don't worry about trying to get every last little bit because it's going to come out of there with the rice anyway. 2 cups of water plus another cup. You want to be able to put a finger like up to here, water to rice, so that you know you've got enough water in there. You want to cover the rice by a knuckle. Cover it. Make sure that's where it belongs. I'm going to hit multigrain. I do not want to keep it warm. And in 40 minutes, that will be ready. Okay, our rice is perfectly cooked. I'm going to add the turkey back in, the vegetables, and the blueberries. I decided to forego the broccoli. A little hack keeps that thing from spinning around while I'm trying to blend this all together. I can tell right away I'm going to need to add water. You'll also notice when you start making your dog's food that they're not going to drink as much water as when they have kibble. So don't be alarmed if you see your dog not drinking as much, because they're getting a lot of their moisture in their food. Another thing you can add to this is pumpkin, but it's got to be 100% pumpkin, nothing added. Doesn't that look wonderful? There are no spices in this, just plain. You don't want to add anything to this. No salt. You want to keep that away from your dog. That looks moist enough. So I'm just going to get this into the bowls and I will get it into the freezer. Thank you for watching this part of the video. If you liked this content, give it a thumbs up. And there we are.
The stuff made her, yeah, you good job, huh?
This is a bonus meal for him, because usually he just gets 2 meals a day, but he's been waiting patiently for me to cook this, so I thought I'd give him another helping. He's loving it. So this is how I do it. I put it into these plastic bowls, and then 3 of them go in the freezer, 1 of them goes in the refrigerator, and I just take them out as needed. So that's about 9 days worth of food. Time to clean up the mess. This has been washed. Sometimes I'll do my dishes throughout the day. Other days I wait and do them all at once. Today's one of the days that I waited to do them all at once. Put this out here. Okay, how's their day going? It's Sunday for me. This will go up next Saturday, which will be August 3rd, I believe. My eldest child has a birthday this coming week. 53 she's going to be. Blows my mind. Every year, I don't do it with any of my other kids. I don't know why I do it with her, but maybe because I didn't get to raise her. Anyway, that's a long story for another channel. I always relive her process of coming into the world. So I went into labor on July 31st at 1:30 in the afternoon. My mother and I were shopping for fabric to make something for the baby. I don't remember what it was. And while we were in the fabric store, I had my very first contraction, and I was in labor for 16 and a half hours. Almost gave birth to her in my home because my contractions never were regular, and I kept waiting for them to be 5 minutes apart, and that wasn't happening. And so when we get to the hospital, my husband, in his back then infinite stupidity, had switched me from a very good OBGYN to the county because he didn't want to have to pay for it. So we get to the hospital, and the doctor that's going to deliver my baby knows nothing about my case, and I had to tell him that she was breech. So I gave birth to her natural. She came out feet first, and she was born on August 1st, 1971. Long time ago now. And she was dinky tiny. She was only 5 pounds, 7.5 ounces, and absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful little baby. Everybody that all the nurses in the hospital were like, "This is the most beautiful baby we've ever had on our unit." I think they tell that to every single mom, if you want the truth of it. But yeah, they just loved her. And back then, you didn't go home right away. I was in the hospital for 4 days with her, and then I got to take her home. She's my literal mini-me. Everybody that has ever met the 2 of us together, the first thing they say is, "Do you know you 2 are exactly alike?" The way we think, the way we look, the way we talk, the way we walk. She is literally my clone in every way. It's like my spirit and my personality was cut in half, and half of it was put into her body and half of it remained in mine. I have 4 daughters, and none of the other daughters that I have even come close to being exactly like me, like she is. And the weird thing about it is I only had her until she was 11 months old, and my husband stole her from me when we were in the middle of a divorce, and he kept me from her for the next almost 12 years. So she had no idea I was even her real mom. Yep. So to have her not be in my life for that long, and then finally when she's back in my life to find out that she was exactly like me, it was really crazy. And when my husband, ex-husband of course, he came to see me when she was 13. I finally got to meet her when she was 12, and when she was 13 she moved in with me, and he came to see me, and we went out to talk because I hadn't talked to him in 13 years practically, and I had questions that I wanted answers. And he says to me, he goes, "You never left." And I said, "What do you mean I never left?" He goes, "She's you." And I didn't know what he meant then. You know, you never left, she's you. Well, I found out after being in a relationship with her now for as many years as we have been on and off, because it's been very tumultuous, our relationship. He was right. I never left. I stayed right there. Through her. It's funny what God does with our lives. So that's a story time for you. And unfortunately, we are not in a relationship at the moment because my poor baby girl has got problems, and all I can do is pray for her. So, but that's between her, me, and God. I just pray one day that all of that will be healed and that we can have a relationship that's actually a good one, a loving one, a supportive one. That would be nice. But man, 53, wow. All right, I'm going to get these dishes rinsed and put in the drainer. I am not going to dry them tonight because I had no sleep last night. None. Zero. Tried to take a nap today, and it was kind of like that twilight sleep where you think you're asleep, but you're really not because, you know, you can hear noises around you. That was how I napped today, and I needed to get Peanuts food made because otherwise little boy wouldn't have any breakfast, and we can't have that. So I wanted to show you this little picture. I love this thing. I got 2 of them at Dollar Tree. They've got a lid on here like this. I put apple juice in it in the fridge. It's just so cute. It's adorable. It's really tiny with a handle. We all have our traumas in life, don't we, ladies? If you got through life without a trauma, God bless you. You're very fortunate. I would love to invite you over to my other channel. I will link it below in the description box if you're interested. It's my ministry channel. I share testimonies and teachings, and I just started doing a scripture writing video. I'm doing them Monday through Friday because I want to take you along on the journey with me of scripture writing, and so I'm excited for that. I love where God is taking me. So yeah, join me over there. I think you might like it. Eventually I may try to figure out how to do like a women's group where we can share ideas and things about the Lord and learn from each other. If you have any suggestions on how to do that, leave them below because I have no clue. I can't go live. That's the problem. Where I live, the Wi-Fi here is so flipping spotty that I can't go live because it won't allow me to. And if I try to use my phone, LTE or whatever that is, then it burns up my data real quick, and I don't even know if I can go live on my phone with only 185 subscribers. So anywho, I am done with the dishes. Whoops, I forgot to rinse that. I am done with the dishes, and Peanut and I are going to be heading up to my bedroom, calling it a day. There we are. I love you all. Thank you for watching. This is going to be a short video this time. I have a Dollar Tree haul on here and then this. So I hope that you enjoy this content. Go ahead and leave it a thumbs up and all of that happy stuff, and I will see you in the next video.